There are some very important changes to Medicare Part D plans for 2024. These are the most significant changes to Part D since Part D plans were created in the early 2000s. I'm going to review some of these changes and what they mean for you. Then I'm going to discuss what I see from the insurance companies and what you need to look out for as you shop for the right prescription drug plan for your needs and your budget. So let's get started. If we haven't met yet, I'm Matthew Clausen, CEO of MedigapSeminars.org. We're one of the premier independent insurance brokerages in the country, specializing in Medicare. Our services are free to you, the consumer, and as I say in the opening of all of my videos, our goal is to help you make an informed decision regarding your Medicare. Every year, I provide a breakdown of the 4 stages of Part D. In my website, under the Resources tab, you'll find the breakdown for 2024 and 2023. The 2023 version will be up only until the 23 plans are no longer available. Before I get into the 4 stages of Part D, let's quickly review some of the Part D basics that you need to know. First, all Part D prescription drug plans must include a formulary. A formulary is their list of covered drugs. The formulary is usually broken down into 5 different tiers. Some plans have 6 tiers. The lower the tier, the less a prescription will cost you. Tier 1 is common generics. Tier 2 may also include generics and some common brand name drugs. Tier 3 is usually brand name drugs with which the insurance company has a contract for a lower price. Tiers 4 and 5 are expensive, less common drugs or specialty drugs. Every Part D plan formulary must cover a minimum of 2 different drugs from each category of drugs, plus substantially all of the drugs that are available in the 6 protected categories that include the anti-cancer drugs, immunosuppressants, anticonvulsants, antidepressants, antiretrovirals, and antipsychotics. The objective is that no matter what type of prescription medication you need, your Part D plan will cover that medication or an equivalent alternative. This also means that you don't need to come up with hypothetical ailments or prescriptions to select the right plan for the coming year. You're not going to be in a situation where your Part D coverage will not have an alternative drug if they don't cover your specific prescription. If you are prescribed a drug not on the formulary, you and your doctor can appeal to the Part D plan to have that drug added to the formulary just for you. If your appeal is successful, then you usually pay the Tier 3 price for that drug. More on Tier 3 costs later. With that out of the way, let's go over the stages of Part D prescription drug coverage. Stage 1 is the deductible stage. The deductible is the amount of money that you must spend on prescriptions before your Part D plan pays any benefits. Each year, Medicare sets the maximum allowed deductible. In 2023, the maximum deductible was $505. For 2024, the maximum deductible is $545. This is important. Part D plans can choose to have a lower deductible. Some have no deductible. Many will choose to exempt Tier 1 drugs and often Tier 2 drugs from the deductible. And this can save you a lot of money if you need a basic generic prescription. How the deductible is structured is a very important plan feature that you should be aware of, and it should be part of your decision-making process. In my How to Shop for Part D video, I illustrate how you can use this on the PartDshopper.com website. Stage 2 is the stage where you have a cost share. You'll pay a portion of the cost for each prescription, and the Part D plan will pay the rest. The amount you pay will depend on the tier of the drug. The lower the tier, the less you're going to pay. And this continues until the total amount spent between the Part D plan and your out-of-pocket costs equals $5,030. Then you move to stage 3. Stage 3 is different this year than it was last year. Now, your obligation is the same. You pay 25% of the prescription costs in this stage. However, for this year, the remaining 75% is shared between the manufacturer and the Part D insurance plan. In previous years, the Part D insurance company finished their financial obligation at the end of Stage 2. This year and going forward, the insurance company pays costs in every stage, but the consumer has no more out-of-pocket expenses after Stage 3. When the total out-of-pocket expenditures, including your costs, the Part D insurance company's costs, and the manufacturer's costs, including discounts, reaches $8,000, then you move to Stage 4. Now this is important. It's estimated that by the end of Stage 3, the average consumer will have a total out-of-pocket for prescriptions of approximately $3,330. That is the soft maximum out-of-pocket expense for the consumer. It's soft because the exact total will depend on the type of prescriptions you're on. As of 2025, there will be a hard maximum out-of-pocket of $2,000. So lastly, there's Stage 4. Stage 4 is also different than in previous years. Stage 4 is called catastrophic coverage. In past years, the consumer was obligated to pay 5% of drug costs in this stage. As of 2024, the consumer pays nothing. The consumer reaches their maximum out-of-pocket during Stage 3. Now, I like this chart published by the KFF.org, Kaiser Family Foundation. It's a great illustration of how the Part D plan is changing in 2024 and 2025. So in this current year, as I'm filming this, in 2023, the consumer, in orange, participated in every stage of the Part D plan. And then in 2024, the consumer stops paying once catastrophic coverage is reached. In 2025, there's no more donut hole. That means there are only 3 stages, and the consumer stops paying at the end of Stage 2. You can also see that the Part D insurance plans take on a lot more of the prescription costs. They have a higher financial exposure. As a result, we see changes in your Part D plan as of this coming 2024. So first, let's talk about plan premiums in 2024. Some Part D plans have significantly higher premiums in 2024. That is in part because from 2024 forward, there's a 6% cap on premium increases. What are insurance companies going to do to combat this cap on premium increases? Here's some things that are important to remember. Insurance companies may adjust their formulary to make it more likely that you'll pay a Tier 3 price. They might increase your cost share, and I've already seen a number of plans change from charging, let's say, $50 for a Tier 3 drug to charging 50%. So $500 prescription goes from costing $50 to $250. More companies are likely to go from exempting both Tier 1 and Tier 2 drugs from the deductible to only exempting Tier 1 drugs. And lastly, the insurance company can always cancel a Part D drug plan and replace it with another. If they need to raise the premium significantly, this is a likely option. So let's talk about that last point for a moment. Canceling a specific insurance plan is relatively common with both Part D prescription drug plans and Medicare Advantage plans. They're easy to cancel because they're simply annual plans. They all end on December 31st of each year. So what happens if your plan is canceled? If you don't shop for a new plan, the insurance company has the authority to crosswalk you to the plan of their choice. What is crosswalking? When your plan is canceled, if you don't apply for a new plan during the annual enrollment period, the insurance company will enroll you in a plan of their choice. And that's supposed to have a similar formulary to the plan that was canceled. When insurance companies create a new plan, they often use a confusing similar name, like canceling SilverScript Smart RX and replacing it with SilverScript Smart Saver, or canceling WellCare Value Script and replacing it with WellCare Value Express. If you aren't paying attention, you may have no idea what just happened. It's kind of like a 3-card Monte, only with insurance plans. So as an aside, I don't see any major crosswalking this year, but I anticipate that it will be going forward, so it is good to know about. Anyway, the new plan can then have a new premium, not restricted or limited by the old premium. And that brings me to what to watch for when looking at the zero premium or ultra low premium standalone Part D plans that are introduced in 2024. Many of us in the industry believe that the ultra low premium plans will be used to gather a telemarketing list. This may be followed by a telemarketing or other marketing this year or next attempting to switch you to Medicare Advantage plans. These telemarketers will often be employees of the insurance company that are not required to follow the same guidelines and procedures that are required out of independent insurance brokers. To be clear, there is no free lunch, so please use caution when selecting an ultra premium plan. Make sure to follow the steps that I detail in my How to Shop for Part D video for this year. In addition to this video on 2024 Part D plans, I have a how-to video for shopping plans on my PartDshopper.com website, as well as an extra that'll be kind of insurance company insights for 2024. Again, that's all on my PartDshopper.com website. The bottom line is that you, the consumer, need to pay more attention now to your Part D plan and be more diligent in your shopping. And don't worry, it's not that difficult. I show you step by step how to shop and compare plans in my How to Shop for Part D Plans video, only accessible at PartDshopper.com. It's free, it's just linked there. So please, take the time to look closely at your Part D choices. So now it's your turn. I make these videos for you to help you make an informed decision. So please leave me a comment below and let me know what part of this video that you found most informative or entertaining. And if you have a question that I didn't answer, ask it below and I will respond. I am interested in what you have to say. It can take time for me to respond, but if you're urgent, you have an urgent question, just contact us at the office here and that contact information. Anyway, I hope you found this information helpful, so please press the like button and the thumbs up below if you found this information useful. And when you do, you help other people researching the same questions you had find this video. And if you want more, subscribe to my channel so you can see all my Medicare videos. I'm Matthew Clausen with MedigapSeminars.org. Thank you for watching.